How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here with another episode of Veronica Mars. It's episode number 15 of Season 3. And yeah, after this episode, we'll only have 5 more episodes left to go before we do conclude this season. And we shift to, well, not Season 4, but the movie, which I might have mentioned before in the intros to a Veronica Mars episode and whatnot, but of course I'll be mentioning it time and time and again. Yeah, of course, when it comes to that movie, I do expect, hopefully I'm wrong, but I do expect there to be maybe a little bit of a wait. I'm not going to leave it too long, but given the fact that uploading movie reactions onto YouTube, for example, it can be a bit tricky. So yeah, but like I said, hopefully I'll be wrong and it will go without any kind of kerfuffles. That is the hope, but I'm trying to be realistic about the, about the YouTube uploads and whatnot, and how there is these copyright things in place. So I'm not trying to make any promises. Oh, I'll get this up quickly and whatnot. I do expect a little bit of a wait, but hopefully, like I said, I'll be wrong. Of course, uploading it onto Patreon is going to have no problem whatsoever. But yeah, just throwing it out there. But yeah, let's focus on. Well, that last episode was insane, wasn't it? I mean, the fact that that Sheriff Lamb died. We lost Sheriff Lamb for good. And, yeah, again, it's just one of those things like, yeah, he was a dickhead, he was an asshole. Didn't deserve to die, though, did he? So, yeah. And, of course, with his death comes the idea of Keith becoming sheriff once again. Again, it's a situation that I think a lot of people wanted, but not like this. So, yeah. But I'm looking forward to getting into this episode. So, with that said, it is episode 15 of Season 3 of Veronica Mars. Let's go.
I know, Veronica, it's kind of a weird situation. But I don't want you to think that this disagreement that your father and I are having will in any way affect things between us.
Disagreement.
A student like you comes along once, maybe twice in a career. I'm glad that I get to be the one to mentor you. And I really hope that you don't forget that amid all this.
I won't. Thanks, Dr. Landry.
It's kind of awkward, isn't it? But
this doesn't make sense. Found in the incinerator. Did the killer bother to wear gloves for the murder, only to take them off and leave prints all over the computer?
Seems a bit sloppy, doesn't it?
That's not what we call the smoking gun.
Yeah.
I didn't kill Cyrus.
It's like you want to be found.
Sheriff Mars. Landry killed your husband, Mrs. Odell. I believe I can prove it. My question to you is this:
are you willing to cooperate
with him?
Or are you willing to cooperate with the sheriff or with Landry?
The man who came to the hotel room. That was Cyrus.
Boom.
He was furious.
I mean, everywhere. No tenure, no more happy days in academia, betting impressionable students.
I mean, if Cyrus said that, that's a motive. Ooh.
He threatened to end his career.
Yeah.
His career means everything to him.
That doesn't
Cyrus
look good for.
Could kill him at every reputable college in the country.
Xanax.
Yeah.
I thought it'd do him some good.
Just chill out a little bit.
Practically left him helpless.
I just gave him the bottle. He handled the dosage. Look, I was there for 5 minutes. He yelled, I left.
And was he mixing it with alcohol? That's not really a good combo.
All right, then, ask what this is all about.
I'm going to arrest you, Dr. Landry. You should feel free to dismiss your class. There's no reason for your students to see.
Well, at least he's not making a scene, Keith. Unlike Sheriff Lamb when he arrested Veronica.
Your advice about a prenup. We are done, and you get nothing. You hear me? Nothing.
She didn't go back to save me, Keith. She went back to save herself.
She was back at the hotel room by the time
Well, I mean, was going to fill me in.
A bag containing a dress shirt and gloves. Yours. Covered in Odell's blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mandy.
You are not accusing her.
She set me up.
No way.
Professor Landry. Tim. Of course. It's always Tim.
It's always Tim. On? Yeah.
I think you.
Is it always Tim?
I didn't.
Ah! You thought you were being slick about it?
Formulating a lie, realizing it's futile, begrudgingly telling the truth?
Landry, he didn't kill the dean. Mindy's framing him. He's a great man. I'm gonna do everything I can
feel
to
like
help him.
Foyle might have done
He
it.
has an alibi. He was at a convenience store at the
Like,
time of the
oh,
murder.
Mindy can
And he's
take
got
the fall.
credit card receipt to prove it?
Great.
This is ridiculous.
Welcome to In the Field.
It just seems hopeless. We have no idea who this woman is. She could have just
Before
been
she
driving
comes
through
back
town,
in.
or she could live next door and go on vacation for a year.
She's actually gonna come back in, isn't she?
Down on our luck.
Men are scum. Mystery solved. Except for you, Randy.
Except for Andy. Oh.
Let me see. No, I'd remember that one.
2 months ago?
I mean, to be fair, to be fair, it was I guess a little bit of a minor meeting, wasn't it, between Landry and the brunette. And I was just thinking, I can't remember what I was doing 8 weeks ago. So, and it has to be something monumental for me to remember, like, oh, this happened, you know, like me going to a wedding, for example. Like, that was like 4 weeks ago. I think 5. But still.
Regency Life Insurance is very sorry for your loss, Mrs. Odell.
Shit. Interesting.
What?
And I'm just telling you this because it looked like it was something. Like they were connecting.
Like it went deep and, yeah.
What?
I'm just trying to figure out which Gilmore girl you are.
Hey! Which Gilmore girl is Wallace? I wouldn't say Rory, but I wouldn't even say Lorelai either. Yeah. That's you know that I'd say more leaning towards Rory.
There's Keith Mars. Mindy Odell. Wasn't her deposition?
Oh shit! Has she taken off?
You mean missing?
Hey Mindy, stay here. Nah, I'm just gonna buy a big ass boat and just bolt.
If you're wondering where I am, I'm hanging out outside a convenience store, eating corn nuts and watching strippers.
Are you doing drugs?
No.
Good.
So close.
Mindy definitely split town. She shipped her kids to her parents in Surrey, England.
Shit!
Shouldn't be. They said the guy was in trouble. I don't care if you believe me or
Well,
not.
Thanks, you guys. I wish they were a grade higher than an A.
Mindy's
S sometimes is sufficient.
She got her insurance money. If Mindy was working with Batondo, I bet Steve was the one planning the bug in Landry's phone. An insurance policy in case things went bad.
Batondo's keys are still in evidence.
Is there any way we get a
Is there any way?
She's just like, I'll stop you right there.
The night of the murder.
Hello.
Mindy, for God's sake, come back.
Oh, Hank, I have to go.
Min, don't be stupid. He's not exactly in control of himself, and he's got a gun.
I won't let this happen, Hank. I won't let him take everything. I just won't.
Damn it, I'll take care of this.
How?
Ooh, I'll take care of this.
Mindy, don't worry.
Interesting.
No, Hank, I can't risk it.
Tim is loyal.
Hello?
And hardworking.
Look at him.
A good TA. Kind of a kiss ass. No
Oh.
imagination. You could do
Oh.
worse, but honestly, Bob and Pepperdine, I'm sure you can do better.
Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, that's, you know, ugh. Oh.
That's fine.
Listen.
Well, I'm glad you do, honey. But right now, I'm more concerned with finding him.
Wait, finding Landry?
Yeah, he disappeared too.
Unless he disappeared as in... Oh, no, this ain't him.
I have to, I don't know.
What?
Oh, no.
Having a friend like Veronica, that's important to me.
Ugh,
I'm
especially...
just worried, you know?
Because she doesn't want to damage anything between her and Veronica. She doesn't want to make it messy here.
Yeah.
Track down the address, right?
That's one way to do it. Hi, it's Anna from K-Rack. How are you?
Good. Is this real?
If you can tell me our call number.
Yeah, 103.1 FM.
Bingo.
And you win. I just need you
Oh,
to
I feel so
confirm
bad
your
for
name
him.
and
He's not
address
getting his
and
iPod.
K-Rack and good time.
Officer from a drugstore.
Homework! Now! Who is it?
Mom, this is Crockett and, Tubbs. Yeah. They're doing an investigation.
Okay. Interesting.
So it was blackmail?
Hank was on the juvie board overseeing her.
You can actually make out the license plate on this truck, navy letters on white.
The most common pattern, so it could be anywhere. Virginia, Alabama, Illinois, Kansas.
Quaking Aspens, western U.S.
Okay, so Oregon, Washington, Wisconsin.
We're just
Utah,
naming all the states in America now.
California
Hello?
Hey, bud.
I didn't kill him, Keith. Find out how she could turn on me like that.
Wait, what happened?
She must have thought I was gonna kill her. We fought.
Where is
and
she?
I hit her.
Oh.
And she... I swear, Keith, it was an accident.
Did he... So he just... Oh, this is just getting messier. Oh, hells!
Job, and as you are kind of the star pupil, I was hoping you might be my TA.
Jesus Christ.
While I try to get a handle on all this, because I could really use the help.
I mean, I can't blame him.
We discussed that? Yeah. I mean, this is criminology, right? Well, it's a little awkward.
How relevant, right?
But okay.
I feel like there is still something more going on now.
This is criminology. Once a perpetrator starts improvising, the sloppier his work becomes. They find the bloody clothes. So Landry first tries to frame Mrs. Odell's ex-husband.
There's a lot of nerves
and
taking
then,
a life, isn't
when he was
there?
arrested, if the phone he had called them with hadn't been found. Again, chance.
Veronica?
If you remember from reading Holst,
she's
80%.
I know that look.
Of Veronica.
When?
When what?
When did he call her? Landry was arrested
Oh,
here and taken
shit.
straight to the sheriff's department.
You could easily have assumed that she had turned against him. Anyway.
Yeah,
in
Veronica's
80%
putting
of
the map
cases,
together. Shit!
The breakthrough evidence was obtained.
He's getting
outside
nervous.
The usual police protocols. It's possible if you follow the thread through.
So this person would also be aware
He's getting
that Professor
defensive.
Landry shot down your chances for a teaching job at Pepperdine.
Yes, if they listened
To all the tapes.
Oh.
Which it sounds like you did.
Oh.
You knew he shot down your job application. You knew the dean threatened him.
Yep.
You knew the dean was zonked out on Xanax and scotch in his office, and you had access to Landry's clothes. You murdered
there we
Odell
go.
to destroy Professor Landry. Because he used you, then betrayed you. And when he
And
said
you wanted
he had
to
an
get back at
alibi,
him.
And in a shocking development,
Holy shit!
Timothy Foyle, the teaching assistant of accused
You
killer
got
Hank
foiled.
Landry, has...
I read somewhere that's what real men eat.
Is there a real man coming over?
Oh, come
What's
on.
gonna happen to Landry?
He's gonna be tried for manslaughter. He killed Mindy Odell. He confessed too.
Man, you get everyone to confess.
That's it. I mean,
think
he's
it's
still
the uniform.
responsible for a life
Do you have
taken.
anything to confess?
man's body on...
You know I don't like you exposed to all this crime and violence. It's gonna warp your mind.
Bit too late for that, isn't it? I guess. Just knee
Oh
deep
my-
in investigating and all that shit.
Police have yet to make a ruling on the case.
Yeah, a bit too late. Oh, well, I wasn't expecting when this episode started to wrap up things when it came to the dean, because you kind of expect, okay, it's going to be wrapped up by the last episode, not with 5 episodes left remaining after this. So to have the whole to have the whole mystery be wrapped up is just very interesting, because again, you don't expect it. Oh, and then you just saw Veronica put the map together, and she was like, wait a second, and I'm like, oh, she's thought of something, and then Foyle, like, what was it he said about a murderer's work getting sloppy? And he was, like, agitated vocally as well, like, you saw him, how he was like, oh shit. So, yeah. Why? That is... Yeah. That is just insane. Yeah. But to be fair, I mean, it was gonna be one of the three, I guess you could say, really. As the episode started to narrow down, I mean, I felt like it was all circulating around, well, of course, you've got Mindy and you've got Landry, who are central in this whole investigation, and could it have been the wife? I don't know. Landry was very determined that it wasn't him. So, yeah. Holy shit. Insane stuff when it comes to how Tim was able to, well, really manipulate all kinds of things, really. I mean, he was the one that created the needle in the haystack, basically. And that's it, though. I mean, it's like he read Landry's mind in terms of, because Landry was the one that asked Tim to find a needle in a haystack, right? And like I said, it's like he read the future in a sense, because of the fact that, I'm sure what was going down in Tim's head was, oh, it would be impossible to find this woman, right? So, yeah. Shit. And that is just further opportunity to, frame Landry. It was just really, really nuts stuff. And it was just really, really amazing to see how things went down in this episode. To, watch back what seemed very, very damning in regards to framing the murder on Mindy or Landry. And to see how it all unfolded with Foyle being the it seems like his plans were really foiled, right? So yeah. But there was just that look towards the end of the episode where Veronica is doing the math again. And that's when it started to hit for Tim. So yeah. And I'm sure it wasn't just me, but you could tell with the way he was, like, he has such a nervous demeanor when Veronica is like, hang on, this doesn't add up and all of that. It's like the facade is starting to crack. But, 2 seconds ago, he was just talking about how, well, here's the thing. He's boasting about his own cleverness. He's in a very, very confident position because there is this, like, screaming voice in the back of my mind. Holy shit, I just got away with murder. And usually, murderers, they can get sloppy. Their work can get sloppy. So here's this guy thinking, damn, I've just did the impossible. I have bragging rights. I have the right to be absolutely enthusiastic. I was going to make a mention as well that he seemed very, very eager when he was detailing about the about what happened in regards to when Landry killed the Dean. But I think the more telling attitude was definitely how he was in a complete nervous wreck when Veronica... It was the big mistake, wasn't it, having Veronica alongside him? Because, yeah, I feel like if Veronica wasn't alongside it, then, I don't know, maybe things would have gone sailing for him. So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just very, very... I mean, again, I was surprised with the fact that we did end this, I guess, this investigation, with 5 episodes left. I do wonder what we are going to do in terms of the focus of the remaining 5 episodes, because, again, I wasn't expecting this to be wrapped up like like that. Yeah. It's just, and just to see the back and forth with, well, not just the back and forth between Mindy and Hank, but also in terms of thinking about what happened when she did die. Because they were really happy enough to point the finger at one another. I mean, Mindy was so well. Unless I slept walk essentially. I didn't kill him, and Landry didn't. He suspected that Mindy would have used him and all of that. It was just a really messy situation ultimately because of the fact that, well, Mindy ended up paying the price. Now, we don't see what actually went down, but Hank takes the blame. He was scared and all of that. But there you go. I mean, that is something that he was absolutely scared about, rather than Cyrus. So I think that is another clue, really, in terms of the idea that Hank didn't do it because of the fact that he was very forthcoming and very traumatized. It was an accident and all of that. So, yeah. And funnily enough, because they were out on the sea, I know not that far out, I guess, but I'd say Mindy has a better chance of having a body being missing and all of that, if it didn't wash up on the shore and all of that, than finding Cyrus's body just strewn out on his desk and all of that. Just because, I mean, the current could have taken her, far away and all of that, but again, they weren't that far out, were they, in terms of land? So, but the point I'm making is, if he wanted to, he could have tried to cover it up. So yeah, but he was very forthcoming because he fucked up. So, but he was still responsible for murder. At least that we can definitely say about Landry. So yeah, it was just really, really, yeah. It was just really, really messy, that whole situation. Because I was also thinking, didn't she have kids as well? So, yeah. I mean, you had what happened, like, these last few episodes for, I guess, the whole, like, for Mindy, with the whole Steve Bottano situation. It's just really, really messed up, isn't it? So, yeah. But, yeah, it was just really, really fascinating to see how things came about. So, yeah. I was even, like, relieved that she finally mentioned about the confrontation between Cyrus and when Cyrus approached in episode 9, the hotel, and because we knew. And none of the other characters knew, because no one was saying shit, but we knew there was a confrontation that went down. Those two guys arguing and all of that. Yeah, it was like, well, we surely know. Unless there was another encounter, but we surely knew there was two guys arguing. And it made sense that it was all going to circulate to Cyrus and Hank, because of the fact that, again, we knew that he confronted Hank in episode 9, but unless there was another interaction that we didn't know about, yeah. But again, no one knew shit in terms of, well, actually, yeah, Cyrus did have some choice words with Hank, and I was just wondering what actually went down in that confrontation, and we kind of had a bit of an idea in terms of how he was going to get destroyed and all of that. Landry, his career would just be, would just be destroyed. And then he would, I guess, because of course we didn't, in the first flashback, when Cyrus went to confront Hank, we didn't get to see him threaten Mindy, but we did later on. So, yeah, of course, that part was omitted. It's not exactly telling two different stories, is it? But it's like you left out a little bit, didn't you? So we need another flashback to kind of fill in the blanks there. So it's not like the stories were conflicting whatsoever. It's just that Mindy, it was later revealed that Mindy was going to get threatened to, have her bags chucked and all of that. And obviously divorce was mentioned because of the fact that he said you'll get nothing. But, yeah. That's it, though. Like, with Foyle, he would have this all just came about perfectly, this whole kerfuffle. So, and yeah, it's just messed up. It is just messed up, but it is also a bit satisfying to know what actually went down. But at the same time, it's kind of not, because of the fact that, well, Mindy, like, this whole thing, this whole kerfuffle is just tragic when you really think about it, in terms of, well, with Cyrus's death, it followed with Mindy's death and all of that. Like, in a sense, you could say Tim was responsible. I know that Hank seemingly took her life and all of that accidentally. But if you want to think about it, this whole thing stemmed from finger pointing and yeah, and if like, you could say that Tim was not just responsible for what happened to Cyrus, but what happened to Mindy as well. So, and I guess to Hank as well, because of the fact that well, he's going to be in prison for what happened to Mindy. So it's just a it's just a mess, isn't it? Damn. Yeah. And then, of course, with, like, knowing what Hank said about Tim with that, like, recommendation and all of that, that reference, that was a real gut punch, wasn't it? So, oy. But yeah, it was just really, really, yeah, it was just really, really great stuff this episode, to see how things came about, how, you know, Tim was able to, well, nearly pull it off. He was caught slipping, wasn't he? But yeah, it was just really, really great to have everything come out in terms of revelations about what happened to Cyrus, and yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really great stuff in terms of, you know, finding out other bits, or going along with other bits and pieces. I mean, obviously, there's this whole thing about Logan and Parker. Parker didn't want to hurt her Veronica's feelings. Yeah, Logan doesn't, because that's it though. It's not like he's doing this to rub it in Veronica's face or whatever. And he was even nervous about asking. Look, we're cool if I'm going to see Parker and all of that. So yeah, Parker doesn't want to risk anything, but Logan is, yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, it was just really, really great stuff in terms of, you know, seeing Keith. I guess full. I mean, there does seem to be an election thing. I don't know if that's going to be one of the things in the next few episodes. But it was still kind of great to see Keith tackle that responsibility of being sheriff. I mean, I know it's under sad circumstances, but yeah. Because that's it, though. As I mentioned in the last episode, Lamb didn't deserve to die. He was a dickhead, but you want to see him get his comeuppance by embarrassment, or just Veronica having the one-up on him. Not because, not by him dying or whatever, so, yeah. But, yeah, obviously, for the most part, this was us following, I guess, the conclusion to who killed Cyrus. Yeah. It was just really, really interesting to see how things came about. So yeah, and just quite gutting, because obviously when you're trying to resolve Cyrus's death and all of that, you don't want others to follow. You don't want others to be caught up, if that makes sense, because that's it. As I mentioned, because of Foyle, you could say the consequences started to hit for both Mindy, for both Hank, because I don't think he meant to kill Mindy, and now because he's done that, accident or not, his life's fucked. So yeah. And you know, it's so sad though, isn't it? Because of the whole thing of Cyrus saying, you know what, your career is going to get ruined. It definitely is now. It definitely is. So it's but it's not like he meant to. So yeah. But it's just a whole kerfuffle. But yeah, it was very interesting to see how things lined up with that ending, with him getting so well, that's it though. Tim did get so enthusiastic. And then he just caught slipping. So yeah. But yeah, great episode. Again, I just didn't think that we'd resolve this, but I'm very intrigued. I don't know if we're going to have some focus on smaller scale stuff. We don't really have time for a mini arc, do we? Yeah, we don't have time for a mini arc or something like that. I mean, to be fair, I know this was like this whole focus on what happened to the Dean was like what 6-7 episodes. I won't count like the ending of episode 9 because that's when it started, but we pretty much had well, if you really want to think about it, of course, even during the filler episodes, I mean, you could kind of take some of that away, but still, it was like several episodes, so I mean, it can be done, but I don't think we're going to be taking, like, I think if we were to do a mini arc to conclude this season or something along those lines, it would be a bit difficult just because we'll be focusing on other characters and all of that. We'd be focusing on the stuff like Logan and Parker being together. We'd be focusing on stuff like Keith as sheriff. So, yeah, but whatever the case, it was a very interesting and I'd say satisfactory way to end things with us finding out about Foyle and yeah, how he was responsible, how he booked the phones, how he, of course, used what happened with Landry with like he used it all to his advantage, and yet he got a little bit too eager, didn't he? So yeah. But yeah, great stuff. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!